I just went into it as another game. I mean, it's really the culmination of like a month and a half of straight chess. So I really just wanted to play a good game and enjoy myself, and I didn't really worry about the tournament situation too much because I mean, it's a short tournament, and I mean, anything can happen. I just felt like I had white, and just try and enjoy the moment because, like I said, it's really the last game I'll play for a month now after having played every day for such a long period of time, and there really just wasn't anything special to it. I just wanted to play chess. Anytime you have white against a lower rated player, you really want to try and put some pressure on them. And so, sure, a draw would have been nice for the tournament situation, but unlike, say, a tournament such as Vaikonze, for instance, it's not quite as prestigious. There isn't as much on the line. So, if I was playing Sergey in the last round of Vaikonze, I might be more open to taking a quick draw. But in this situation, with such a short tournament, and having had such a miserable last month of chess, I just felt like I had to really take my chances with white. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied, with the exception being yesterday's game against Hu, where I was substantially worse after I missed a little combination that she came up with in the middle game, this Queen A7 idea. Outside of that game, though, I felt overall I was in control in most of the other games, and even though I wasn't able to win as many games as I probably would have liked, I still had my moments, and I was especially happy with my win against Anish in the first round, because it was a very long technical grind. Actually, very similar to the game I played against him in London, but nevertheless, anytime you can beat a 2700 player, it's really quite nice, and Anish is, of course, very strong, too. I was certainly the favorite going into the tournament, so I really had to just try my best, and that's really all you can do, is just put pressure on your opponents and hope that they crack under the pressure. And certainly once I beat Anish in the first round, it made things a lot easier because I assumed at the start who'd be my main competitor. And so anytime you can start off with a win against your main rival, it makes the job a lot easier. And so good starts, I guess the moral of the story is that good starts are very important, and this just happened to be a tournament where I got off to a good start, and luckily it was short enough that I didn't have enough time to lose 4 games in a row. In London, really, things just didn't go well for me. I mean, I missed a couple key opportunities early on in the tournament. I think from that moment on, it's you're in long tournaments more so than short ones. You're going to get your mix of opportunities to win, and then you're also going to have games where you're in trouble and you're having to defend. And once the opportunities went away, then like all the luck started balancing out, and then it became a difficult time, and I really just kind of just lost perspective for a few games. But I guess the main thing that I'll take away from everything that's happened is just you have to be more consistent. You have to really stop the bleeding when things aren't going your way. And I just kind of didn't. I wasn't pragmatic or practical about the situation, and because of that, it cost me. But still, it's not the end of the world. There are more tournaments. I'm going to have my opportunities against the top players again, and it's in the past now, so I just have to look forward to the next event. I mean, I think for me, really, it's just that at some point it stops. I mean, you want to enjoy chess when you're playing it, and especially when things aren't going well. And this is probably the most difficult aspect of being a professional player, is that anytime you lose a game, for the most part, you have to play the following day. And when things aren't going your way, it's very hard to get motivated or excited about playing chess, the following day. And so because of that, with me, it was just a matter, at some point I stopped caring. I just became unmotivated. And when you aren't excited, when you aren't motivated to play chess, it's very difficult to play well. I still play occasionally, not as much anymore, simply because I'm trying to focus more on classical chess, and I've found the big difference between classical and blitz, or bullet for that matter, is that your play is a lot more superficial online. You're calculating maybe 2 moves deep for both sides, and so you're just really calculating tactics. And at this level, your play has to be very sound. You have to think about long-term plans much more than simply the next 2 or 3 moves in the game. And because of that, that's really the main reason I've stopped playing so much. Not to mention there are other players who I think are just much better than me now, like Gondraken, for instance. Next tournament for me will be the London Chess Classic at the beginning of December. So It's another very strong tournament. I mean, Magnus will be there, Vichy, Levant, so there will be strong competition, and I just have to try and do better than I did last time I played in a strong tournament like that. I think it's going to be weird come like two or 3 days from now when suddenly I realize I don't have to play a game of chess the following day. Because I mean, I've had some short breaks, like 4 or 5 days in between all these tournaments, but still, you sort of get used to playing every day, and so just having the opportunity to relax and not play chess, it'll be nice, but at first it's going to be a little bit weird. So I'll just be relaxing a bit, going on vacation, and then somewhere around the middle of November, I'll get back to studying and getting ready for London. Well, everyone seems shocked by it. Actually, I wore it in the first game that I played in the Olympiad against Lithuania, so I guess a lot of people didn't notice it then, but I just felt like wearing it. Originally, I was going to wear it because I thought I'd be playing Hu, and of course, I mean, U.S. and China, we have our differences, so it was the original plan. But nevertheless, I mean, I just felt like dressing up, looking confident, and it's all part of the game, really.